Hey everybody, hello, welcome back to week 2 of Mario Kart Month! Just get that explosion out of the way really quick. Okay, so this week, we're gonna do a couple different things here. Like I said, we're gonna focus on 100% completion, or what I would consider true 100% completion of this game. Now that involves a few different things. So we're gonna take a look at a couple different things here. First off, Grand Prix, obviously. Get 3 stars and everything. Done in 150cc. Done in Mirror. Done in 200cc. There's also earning all the gold stuff. To get Gold Mario, which I've clearly already done, which all you gotta do is get a gold trophy in every 200cc Grand Prix. Now, where is the... it's gonna be... there it is. To get the gold cart, you gotta get at least 1 star in every Mirror Grand Prix. To get the gold tires, you gotta get a better time than every 150cc Staff Ghost in time trials. And to get the gold glider, you have to earn at least 5,000 coins total. And, man, you know what, guys? I don't think I'm ever gonna earn that gold glider. I might not be able to do that. Okay, for real now. There's technically 2 more things that I have to do for true 100% completion. One of them is the Miiverse stamps, which would be approximately here on the menu, but they're not in this version. I did earn all 100 in Mario Kart 8 on Wii U though, so that's all done. The last thing, which I've technically already mentioned, is the time trials. There are those Staff Ghosts in the time trials, and the DLC has their Staff Ghosts as well. Now, I'm going to show just really quick, just pick something at random here. Racing Against Ghosts, I beat the Staff Ghost there, did it in 200cc, in the non-DLC, and in the DLC, beat the Staff Ghost, beat the Staff Ghost. But, I have not done it for all the DLC tracks yet. The one set of tracks I have not done it with yet is the Spiny Cup. All 4 of these tracks I have not battled the Staff Ghosts on yet, either in 150 or 200. Pop. No ghost from me. So, this video is going to start off with me doing all 8 of these time trials, 150 and 200, for all 4 of these courses. But, I know that's not the most exciting thing per se, I'm just kind of doing this for a posterity so it's on video of me like, completing the game, and I'm not going for world records. I'm just going for beating the Staff Ghosts. So, right now I'm going to put a time code on the screen, because we're going to finish the video with some actual races. So if you'd like to jump directly to the actual online races against random people, go to that time code, otherwise stick around, because I'm going to be doing these races against the Staff Ghosts, and I'm not sure if it's going to be live commentary or post-commentary, I'll decide that later. Either way, first one, Madrid Drive. Here we go! Post-commentary it is. Yeah, I ended up being way too focused during each of these time trials to actually say much of anything. So, here we go. You may have noticed attempt number 2 in the corner. I will be cutting out any uninteresting failed attempts. In this case, attempt number 1, I just got a bad boost off the starting line. Right here, don't trick off the stairs. Drift tight, and you got a really better turn there and the Ultra Mini Turbo. Now, also as stated, these are not world records, these are just going to be the cleanest attempts I can muster without any major mistakes. So no falling off the course, no slamming into the walls, no dropping drifts, things like that. Now, as for Madrid Drive itself, man, this is easily a top 3 city course in this DLC. I would say this, Sydney Sprint for its music, and then Vancouver Velocity for its music and locations. I would say those are my top 3, just off the top of my head. But yeah, the music here is fantastic, the variety of settings, like going through that market there is great. You can do 2 tricks there, if you take it just tight enough, and go through the crowd here as well. Kind of a tight shortcut, but you can manage it, at least on 150cc. Now coming up here, this is disappointing. I'm always just barely too slow to get the extra boost off of that water there. It's really disappointing whenever that happens. And we're gonna go through the grass there. I love the settings as well, just going over the water there through that architecture. It's all really, really pretty to do every single time I race this track. Hefty lead over the Ghost at this point. And final lap's probably the best one, just because of how it ends, if I'm honest here. One more cut through the grass right here, and then come up to easily the highlight of Madrid Drive, and maybe the highlight of all the city tracks across the entire DLC. Football! Might have been a little loud, but I get excited during that section. And Peachhead is still very much in the dust, all the way in the back. Very easy Staff Ghost to defeat. Easy, easy, easy. Almost a whopping 4 seconds ahead. Alright, that is 1 out of 8 done. And we're going to move on to the next one. Rosalina's Ice World from the 3DS. This one, I've got such a weird opinion on, because, like, I love Mario Galaxy, like the first Mario Galaxy. It is quite literally my favorite game of all time. I've done over 7 100% playthroughs of the thing, across the Switch and the Wii versions. But for some reason, this track just, it's a good track, of course, but just, it doesn't stand out to me as much as some of the other things they could have put in here. And yet the funny thing is, it's not even what I think is the least interesting track in Wave 6. I honestly think that honor goes to DK Mountain, which I'm very sure is an unpopular opinion. Overall aesthetic's still great, the music's fun. This shortcut, I believe, is new to this version. It was not in 7 or in Tour. And you know what? This big curvy section right here, going around the curve, it's kind of fun. And right there, I do 2 super mini turbos back to back, which I believe is in total faster than 1 ultra mini turbo. I think way back when Deluxe launched, Nintendo even put out a video comparing the boost lengths of the 3 mini turbo types. And from there, what I gathered was the 2 supers are faster. Also, I assume that this boost path is faster, although on so many other tracks, the boost path is slower because it's wider. So I honestly don't know. Either way, I hit the off-road there, but that's fine. I bounced right out of it, didn't slow down at all. Still got a hefty lead on Rosalina. And here I do very slightly flub. I hold for the full Ultra Mini Turbo. Honestly, this is a few attempts in, and so at that point I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna accept that. Jumping all the way up to the land section up there above the sea area might be faster, because I think you are generally slower underwater, unless you have a faster water speed, which I don't believe this build does. But yeah, no, the shortcut, the mushrooms rather, are definitely better safe with this shortcut, I would imagine, because that's just straight up you taking the curve tighter and defeating Rosalina. And under 210 as well. Getting underneath a multiple of 10 seconds like that just feels good for some reason. There you go, about a 1.5 seconds faster. So yeah, there you go. I think there are other tracks that could have made it in here besides this one, but this one is still okay. Bowser Castle 3 from the SNES. Man, talk about an upgrade with this one. Like this is what frickin' Mario Circuit 3 should have been back in Wave 2, although that one admittedly, I don't know what they could have done to make it this grand of an upgrade. Like here they added anti-gravity, they added slopes, they added in the wall riding that you're gonna see coming up here in a second. Like this is an absolutely incredible remake. So right here, we're going to go just slightly early, and you can ride the top of the walls much faster. And I fell down there, but that's okay, because it lets me take this turn tighter, which I'm assuming is faster. I don't have the exact science. I'm not going to test that out myself down to a nanosecond. But it feels faster to me, so that's what I'm going with. And the other 2 laps are going to be pretty much the exact same. Now this was initially made in Tour, and so it was pretty apparent that it was going to be in the Booster Course Pass. But Tour also made a very, very good remake of GBA Bowser's Castle 4. And frankly, I'm disappointed there was not enough room for both that one and this one in the Booster Course Pass, because that would have been an incredible one as well to have in that DLC. And I am saving the mushroom for that cut to the very end there each time. I don't know if that's the fastest place to use it, because there's this off-road right there. And then there's also the one after this big turn coming up here. So I don't know which one is the fastest to use it on. I just do it at the very, very end, because you get there's the trick. It just feels faster that way. Yeah, this thing you can cut through there instead. But then you don't get onto the wall, like this. Now what I like to do here, I drift, because I feel like if you trick, then you fly way too wide out into the turn, and you go slower. So I don't trick there, and you get it to the end way, way before Bowser. He doesn't even reach the finish line before the minimap disappears. Like, man. There you go. Almost 3.5 seconds faster. But now, we've got the creme de la creme coming up. Wii Rainbow Road. Far and away the best track that they could have chosen to end this entire DLC with. And one of the major reasons for that is the music! Major shortcut coming up here. Take that much tighter, and you can land much quicker along with your mushroom boost. It's kind of a tricky one, because that, even what I did there, was not the tightest you can take that and still get the mushroom boost. But the way I did it there, still pretty good, still saves a lot of time, gets you that big boost. You can snake here just barely, it's just wide enough to do without falling off. And if I did it really well, I could have snuck in one more snake there, but unfortunately not. I decided to go without it, that's fine. We got the famous wavy road here. Not quite as trickable as in Wii, but it's still great. Now here, you can actually take these jumps without a mushroom in this version, but I don't know where else to use it, so I do it. And then gap jump. Boom. Make sure you hold down as you're going over that jump, so you float far enough. And we got the big early turn shortcut coming up here again. Little too floaty there, but again, you still cut off a little bit of time compared to just going straight off the jump. And man, gosh, I'm just completely smitten by this track. I wish that by the time this came out in Tour, we did not know, or we did not assume that all of the tracks in this were going to be from Tour, because it would have been an amazing reveal to just get this out of nowhere. But yeah, this got added to Tour, and by that point, it was obvious it was going to be the final track. One last mushroom boost. And one last gap jump. As the music goes so fast. Like, gosh, this, especially the final lap version of this music, just gives me chills at this point. Just the Mario Galaxy theming, the grand majesticness of this music, knowing that this is what ended off 2 whole years of more content for my favorite Mario Kart game ever. Ah! Gosh. It's almost emotional is what it is. It's an incredible way to end the DLC and an incredible way to end the 150cc time trials. Oh my gosh. Almost a full 5 seconds ahead of Mario there. But we're not done. we still got the 200cc time trials to go. Madrid Drive, 200cc. Now, for 200cc, because it's so much faster, I will allow a little bit more sloppiness in the gameplay. I'm still not going to fall off the track or anything like that. Like, I'll miss this coin here, for instance. That will reduce in an overall slower speed. Make sure you don't trick, especially on 200cc, don't trick there. But yeah, little sloppier. Like, I'm even going to do this up here. Watch this. Go around the shortcut and bonk the wall, but I got boost off anyway, so that's totally fine. Now, Madrid Drive is actually kind of interesting because both Athens Dash and this track, I deliberately did not play in Mario Kart Tour for the purpose of going into them blind here in the DLC. And genuinely, that made them a lot more fun to play. Also, take the shortcut there, 200cc. I tried that shortcut again on 200cc on my own time later and could not get it. I don't know how I got it there so easily. And that boost ramp back there, be careful tricking, because you might just slam into the wall on the other side. But yeah, no, for going into this blind, holy heck, it made it such a much more fun experience to go around this entire track, seeing everything, not knowing about the football stadium at the end. Like, wow, that was an experience. And speaking of, we're zooming right up to that right about now. Toad's right behind, but too far back to actually catch up. One more round of football! And I did not go wide for that middle boost panel. I had to go straight forward because we're already going so fast on 200cc. And we are done. There you go. That's the very last city track of the DLC, conquered on 200cc. Rosalina's Ice World, 200cc, and yes, you're reading that correct, attempt number 1. I did say I allow slightly more sloppiness, and because of that, I actually managed to nail this one in one shot. So, I don't go for the double super mini turbos there, because you're going so much faster around that turn. And you know what? I didn't even care that I just rode the wall there, the mushroom boost kept me going, didn't even get the trick boost, who cares? We got it, we keep going. Now this wide section here with boost panels, definitely a bit more treacherous on 200, but just have good traction, have good turning ahead of time, and they'll be perfectly fine. And also, you're going so fast there that I can't even hit the proper jump on there. So I fly off, I still stay on the track, I'm good to go. I'm staying with this run. And right here, use that mushroom boost to launch onto the upper ground. And you know what? I'm actually going to rectify this. I looked it up after the 150cc recording. No, this build is faster in the water, so maybe it would have been faster to go down low. Oops. Oh well. Now, King Boo is gaining on me, which is very surprising to me, considering how heavy that Ghost build is. I tried that build myself, and I could not get around this track on 200. I don't know how the heck this person did it. Dropped his drift back there, but that's totally fine. And one more instance around the treacherous boost panel section. One last use to this shortcut, drop off, hit that mushroom. I actually get the trick boost, and we're done. There you go. Rosalina's Ice World, not half bad of a track. And thank goodness for the galaxy theming, because that does endear me to it quite a bit more than it would have otherwise. And back to Bowser Castle 3 on 200cc. Now this one's probably going to be the sloppiest of all the 200cc runs. Like for instance right here, not nearly enough turning space to get a super mini turbo. And then in general, just because it's a smaller track in general, shorter track in general. There's a lot less room to do all the things that you could do on 200cc. Like, for instance, riding the walls here. I cannot. It's a much more difficult to actually ride the walls on there, because there's much less turning room to get on there in the first place. So you're not going to see me doing that nearly as often here. And I tried drifting here as well. I think that's the way to go, honestly, is drift so that you're already aiming into the turn and then do the trick. So you're already pointing the correct way. Coming around the turn again, and I actually do manage to ride the top here. I don't quite hit that boost pad, unfortunately, but I did get the first 2 boost pads, so at least I did it once. Can't say I didn't do it at all. And Drybones is gaining on me. That's the benefit of a light build like that on 200cc. And I burned that mushroom on that off-road back there. I did mention in the 150 that I'm not certain if that shortcut right next to the very end is technically faster or not. So at that point, I was already heading straight into the off-road. I just committed that mushroom just to be safe. Get a super, or get an ultra rather instead, and we're good. One heck of a good remake. Still very fun on 200cc, even if you can't quite do all of the super cool tricks quite as easily. And now, we're heading back to the best track. Okay, Ninuya is back with the meme build. Oh my gosh, that's kind of amazing, actually. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome. Wii Rainbow Road one more time on 200cc. And honestly, this might be one of the best tracks to race on 200cc. I actually think that about all the Rainbow Roads, but I'm the kind of person who likes to subject others to racing on the difficult tracks on 200cc. Because I generally like that mode more than others do, even if I don't play it much. Anyway, right here, you don't even need a mushroom on 200cc to get over this, nor do you need a boost to get over the gap jump, which makes it so much more fun in this version. Man. Now, watch this, though. Coming up with this trick here, I'm going to turn as tight as possible, basically. I didn't even hit the upper edge, and I still went off the track there and got the mushroom boost. That is how you do it. That was just about the perfect way to do it. Oh my gosh. Now, returning slightly to a point from earlier, this came to Mario Kart Tour, and it very much upset people because it was only 1 lap long, because Tour speeds were just that ridiculously slow. And it actually got people scared that the 8 Deluxe version would be only 1 lap as well. I was mildly concerned it might be 2 laps, but I'm thrilled that it was the full 3 laps. Yeah, in Tour, right here at the glide ramp, would be the start of Section 2, which is just completely ridiculous. Like, come on, guys. You couldn't have at least made it 2 laps, just like the other tracks in the game. I get it's a long track by Tour standards, but whatever. Actually launched off the track very slightly there, off that lip, but we stayed on. We're still 1.2 seconds ahead. Missed that coin around the corner all 3 times. Make sure you start drifting before the boost panel's there so you can take a nice short drift. Barely hit that boost panel there. 1 more use of the mushroom there. Again, I don't know where else to use the mushroom on this track, because you can do all the shortcuts without them, and there's no off-road or anything. 1 last coin to snag. 1 last use of this shortcut coming up here, and be careful if you take it too tight, you will still make the jump, but you won't get the mushroom boost. And now that's it for post-commentary. Back to my live commentary to close out these time trials. Just blast, just go, just go! Okay! That's it! Whew! We got there! Luigi Death Stare has been defeated. God, that's good to have that done. That is 192 time trial ghosts defeated. That is, for all intents and purposes, true 100% completion of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, in my opinion. Wow, that feels good. Victory lap complete. Oh. Okay, good. We actually got DLC. Nice. Okay. First of 3 races that I'm going to do for this video, in terms of online races. I did briefly comment on this track in the previous one, saying it's one of my least favorite city tracks. Go! And I don't think I don't think it's technically a bad track. Oh, jeez. I did not expect the draft boost. Yeah, like, it's okay, basically, is my stance on it. It definitely it definitely suffers from being the first of the, city tracks in Tour. Drop a little surprise right here. Ooh, 2 mushrooms. That's not gonna be helpful yet, in any case. Oh my goodness, that was a shell snipe! Heck yeah! Nice one, Shy Guy. See if I can make use of at least one of these shrooms or something. Because I can't really shortcut there is the thing. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to really make good use of any of these. It's faster to stay down low, I believe. And I already have 2 items. I'm basically praying that I can hang on to these for a blue shell dodge or for an item recovery. Or there's a shortcut coming up here that I can make good use of. There we go. I'm gonna take a risk by not getting a defense item here. You know what, I'm just gonna pop this, because I got such a lead right now, that like, yeah, no, I've got this in the bag. Wow, boom, done! Easy! Man. I don't know what happened there, but that was a complete runaway. Heck yeah, oh my gosh, and 31 points. Dang. Well, I thought there would be good odds of Mushroom Gorge on this one. Apparently not. 50-50. And a 1 in 4 chance of maybe still getting a DLC track anyway. Okay, we got it, we're fine. Okay, Mushroom Gorge. A classic from the Wii, which I played a lot of back in the day. I've even got very, very old videos from Mario Kart Wii on this channel, which I'm not necessarily proud of. And they did change a couple little things here or there about this track. There's like a mushroom or 2 removed, apparently. Well, no, not apparently, what I'm saying, there is a mushroom or 2 removed. But yeah, it's largely the track that you all know and love, except with the addition of that blue mushroom from Mario Kart 7. Also, this is another track, just like DK Summit, with a mega shortcut on it that I am not nearly experienced enough with, and thus I will not be trying. Maybe. Maybe. I have pulled off the mega... Ah, shoot, dang, that was unfortunate. Got shoved right into that. I can't speak. I have pulled off the mega shortcut at least once, or twice actually, in time trials. So let's see if I can get lucky here or not. I'll try it once. Oh, I actually got it! I got it! Nice! Holy crud. Oh, dang, that was a heck of a green shell snipe. Oh my goodness. Okay, coins please. Boomerang, no. There we go. Max coin count. Defense. Oh! Okay. Super horn. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. This suddenly became very violent. Very violent. Come on. Okay, wow. I somehow did not fall. I don't know what's even happening. No, I'm just gonna use this at this point. I don't care. Nope, nope. There's a shortcut there as well. I'm not going for it. Not experienced enough with it. Let's Pop this, pop this. Okay, I appreciate the defense. I don't appreciate the fire! I don't appreciate the green shell! Keep the 2 bananas. I'm probably gonna drop a lot of positions due to people going through the mega shortcut, but that'll be fine. Whatever, just survive. Oh, I did not think I was gonna bounce there. Nope, don't throw it backwards, just keep the defense. Okay, 4th place. Not bad. I will gladly take 4th place. Especially getting that big shortcut. I actually nailed that. I cannot believe I nailed that shortcut. Wow, no one wants these tracks, huh? No one even wants 3DS Rainbow Road? I thought that would have been a lot of the votes. Wow, really? 3D... There it is. Okay, there's 3DS Rainbow Road. And there's the other votes trickling in after the timer. But man, like, I get that people... Like, people like 3DS Rainbow Road. How did that not get more votes? And yet we're going to it anyway. What? What is this lobby? What is this lobby where 1 person voted for 3DS Rainbow Road and 2 voted for the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road? And that's coming from someone who likes the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. Okay, well here we go. Last one of this video. We actually got 2 Rainbow Roads in this video, including the Wii Rainbow Road time trials. So this one, I actually did not realize how much they changed from the 3DS version until I went back, dang it, to the 3DS version. Alright, it's still early in the race, we're fine. But yeah, I think the boost panels here were like super huge by comparison, I'm not gonna risk that. There was a mega shortcut you can take here that's been removed, which I'm okay with, because that was practically game breaking almost. I need an item. Okay, good. This turn right here was, like, significantly steeper and sharper in the 3DS version. Oh, okay, hi, 1st place. I was not even paying attention. Something even first. When the heck did that happen? Okay, enjoy that, mushroom, I guess. And then these curves as well, the outer edges of them. Oh, that's actually not a bad time for that, you know? Now that I think about it. Oh, hi, how are you? No, okay, again. Oh, hey, 1st is in 1st. Nice. I might just take the item box here. Oh, I stayed on. Okay. Item box. Nope. Too tiny. Missed the item boxes. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Okay, I'm trying to think of things to say about the track, and everything's just happening. That moon section back there, I like the 3DS version of its song better. But the version here is still good. Okay, I really could use an item. Like a fresh item, that is. Oh my gosh, I missed the item boxes again! Okay, you got a bomb. That's fine, that's fine. I'll gladly take 2nd if I can get it. There's also a big jump you could take on the left side of that last big turn. Ooh, good thing I didn't get bomb sniped. Okay. Man. Also, you know what? I appreciate that Yoshi jumping off the left side, just a style for the 1st place finish. Dang, and they were the one with 43k. Well played, well played. Alright, and that will do it for this video, now that we've done the time trials and 3 bonus races. In the next video, I genuinely did not even think to do this concept until after recording the 1st video, but in the next video, in accordance with exploring the DLC, there's a few particular extra people that we've yet to meet, and we're gonna have fun trying them all out next time. Hopefully I'll see you then.